couple from Virginia decided to start a Facebook livestream during their Uber ride after realizing their driver was behaving in an alarmingly reckless manner.
Kept going. That was the scariest moment of my life.
According to the couple, another vehicle had clipped the Uber driver's car before speeding away. Instead of pulling over or staying calm, the driver flew into a rage and began chasing after the other vehicle, completely ignoring the passengers' desperate pleas to stop and let them out.
Hey, bruh.
Bro, I can't let this guy go.
Oh my God.
You,
hey, yo. Oh my God.
We gotta stop it because I got 4 kids.
The pursuit quickly escalated as the Uber driver ran multiple red lights, swerving through traffic in a dangerous attempt to catch the fleeing car. The couple's live stream captured the mounting fear in their voices. Until the worst finally happened, the Uber ran another red light and was struck by a different car at an intersection.
Oh! Ow! Oh my God, shorty!
What's happening?
Somebody just hit us.
Fortunately, the couple survived without serious physical injuries, but they later described the experience as deeply traumatizing. What was meant to be a routine ride turned into a nightmare that they will never forget. A young woman recorded a troubling video during her Uber ride, capturing the unsettling words of her driver.
No, you stay in my car.
No, I didn't stay in your car.
The clip begins with the driver insisting, "No, no, no, you will stay in my car." The passenger appears visibly uncomfortable and nervously replies, "No, I want to go home."
Why?
Because I don't want to stay in your car.
No, because you don't want to go back to sleep. You don't want to go back to home then.
Instead of respecting her request, the driver presses further, asking her why.
You will work with me until 5.
The video cuts off shortly after, but fortunately, the young woman made it home safely.
Go home.
No, you will work with me until 5.
No, I go home.
People are always in a rush, cutting corners, pushing past red lights, trying to shave seconds off the clock. But sometimes, impatience is all it takes to turn an ordinary day into tragedy. On May 2, 2022, just before sunrise at 5:39 a.m., in Pompano Beach, Florida, 27-year-old Jacob Bresnahan was driving his pickup truck near the intersection of Northwest 6th Street and North Dixie Highway. It was a spot countless locals pass every day without a second thought. But that morning, everything would change. The Brightline train system, one of the fastest in the state, was running as usual. Powerful, swift, and impossible to stop on a dime. As Jacob approached the railroad crossing, the warning gates were already lowered, lights flashed, sirens blared. Every sign told him to stop. Instead, he made a split-second decision that would alter everything. Jacob drove around the lowered gate and straight into the path of an oncoming Brightline train. The impact was immediate and devastating. His truck never stood a chance. Rescue crews rushed him to the hospital, but his injuries were fatal. While all train passengers walked away unharmed, the intersection was shut down for hours, the wreckage serving as a stark reminder of what impatience can cost. Jacob wasn't just a driver on the road, he was a father of 4, with 2 biological children, 2 stepchildren, and a fiancée expecting another baby that fall. His best friend started a GoFundMe that raised over $210,000 to cover funeral costs and support his children. But no amount of money could replace the future that vanished in an instant. Online, people called it driver error, negligence, A gamble to save a few seconds. Maybe they're right. If Jacob had waited just half a minute longer, he would have gone to work that morning, welcomed his new baby in September, and watched his kids grow up. Instead, one moment of haste turned into a lifetime of loss. So, moral of the story is, sometimes waiting just a little longer could mean the difference between life and death. The last thing any Uber or Lyft driver wants is a rowdy passenger. Out on the road, you can do your best to avoid accidents with other cars, but there's little protection from the people sitting in your own back seat. One Phoenix driver found this out the hard way on what began as just another shift in the sweltering city. He spent several minutes circling through traffic and side streets, following confusing directions as he tried to locate his next passenger. The instructions were inconsistent, sending him back and forth, until finally, he reached the pickup point. That's when everything suddenly took a turn for the worse. The passenger slid into the back seat, and almost immediately the two began arguing.
Yeah, so how'd you way down there next to the freeway, man?
No, I saw it.
It's right here.
You just don't know how to get there, that's all it is, man.
It's literally right here.
That simple. It shows me here and you got lost, that's all it is.
I didn't get lost at all.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
It's fine.
Okay.
Voices escalated as they disagreed about the ride, until the man snapped, lunging forward, grabbing, and striking the driver in a violent outburst.
Get out.
But guess what? You can drive your home though, right?
No, I can't. I'm not
Why?
Not doing it now because you're being a dick.
Come on, I'm not being a dick, bro.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not though.
Yes, you are.
No,
You're
I'm
being a
not.
dick. Yes, you are.
You really want to drive me home, bro?
No, I won't.
Wow, dude. All right.
Yeah.
Fix that shit, asshole.
Bye-bye.
You for that shit, Brett.
Kidding me?
You for that shit, Bridge.
Okay. I got you on dash cam, dude.
That guy.
I got you on dash cam, dude.
Oh, man.
The dashcam recorded the entire confrontation, capturing just how quickly things can spiral out of control. While the passenger managed to get away, the footage is a stark reminder of the dangers rideshare drivers face every time they get behind the wheel. Relationships can be beautiful, but they often carry pain, and sometimes the weight of unspoken emotions builds until it all comes crashing down. On the evening of the 5th of April 2023, in Prince William County, Virginia, near Fortuna Center Plaza on Dumfries Road, life moved as usual until tragedy struck. Inside a 2007 Chrysler, 334-year-old Mustafa Al-Azhari drove with his girlfriend, Dorothy Fontaine, and her 5-year-old daughter, Empress. To anyone watching, they were just a family heading down the road. But inside the car, tension had been simmering, and this time, it was about Dorothy's ex-boyfriend. Words escalated, emotions ran high, and the argument spiraled into something far more dangerous. Without warning, the Chrysler swerved into oncoming traffic and collided head-on with a 2013 Chevrolet Suburban. The impact was devastating. Dorothy and little Empress were killed instantly, their lives and futures gone in a split second. Mustafa survived with serious injuries and was airlifted to Fairfax Hospital. The other driver lived too, though injured, but the true devastation lay in the loss of a mother and child. At first, it seemed like a terrible accident. But investigators uncovered something chilling. A dash cam inside Mustafa's car captured the final moments. There was no audio, but the footage told its own story. Dorothy looked terrified, bracing for impact, while Mustafa sat motionless, showing no panic, no attempt to react. Prosecutors argued this wasn't an accident at all, it was deliberate, a calculated act born of rage. Within days, Mustafa was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Not everyone accepted that version of events. Mustafa's family insisted the crash was caused by brake failure, claiming he tried to stop but couldn't.
If my brother had a drop of guilt, we would not be here for him. We believe my brother is innocent. We believe that this was a horrible accident. We believe that. And I believe the evidence is going to show the truth.
They launched petitions, pleading for charges to be dropped, painting him as a victim of mechanical failure, not a killer, but no evidence supported those claims. No inspection confirmed it, no report backed it, only words that didn't align with what investigators saw. Mustafa was arrested on the 7th of April 2023, just 2 days after the crash, and has remained behind bars ever since. The case continues to wind through the courts, surrounded by family outcry, conflicting accounts, and emotional testimony. His brother maintains Mustafa would never intentionally harm anyone. Yet the dash cam remains a haunting piece of evidence. Dorothy's face frozen in fear, Empress in the back seat, and Mustafa's eerie stillness raise questions that can't be ignored. The trial is still ongoing, but one fact is undeniable. Dorothy and Empress are gone, and someone is responsible. Was this the result of a split-second loss of control, a mechanical failure, or a deliberate act of revenge? We may never know what truly went through Mustafa's mind in those final moments, but the lingering question remains: if it wasn't intentional, why drive straight into death?